Welcome to the future, folks. Remember those dystopian sci-fi flicks where the government watches your every move? Turns out we're practically living in one. It's not just Big Brother we need to worry about, it's big tech too. They're calling it client-side scanning and AI surveillance, but let's be honest, it's just a fancy way of saying we're looking at your stuff. Now you might be thinking, I've got nothing to hide. I'm just an average Joe who enjoys cat videos and online shopping. But would you hand your phone to a stranger and let them scroll through your messages, your browsing history, your financial information? Because that's essentially what we're talking about here. Companies like Google and Apple claim it's for our own good, to protect us from harmful content and make our lives easier. But at what cost? Privacy isn't about having something to hide. It's about having the right to choose what we share and with whom. Let's talk about Google for a second. The tech giant that wants to organize the world's information apparently includes the information on your phone, whether you like it or not. Enter Android System Safety Core, an app pre-installed on most Android devices. Google claims it's there to protect you from sensitive content warnings. Well, here's the catch. Experts believe its true purpose is far more insidious client-side scanning. This means your phone is analyzing your data, your photos, your messages, everything before it even leaves your device. And guess what? It's all happening in the background without your explicit knowledge or consent. Remember all those times Google accidentally collected your location data or scanned your emails for targeted advertising. This is the same company, just with more sophisticated tools. And the worst part, you can't even opt out of it. It's deeply integrated into the operating system. And even if you manage to turn it off, there's no guarantee it won't just turn itself back on with the next software update. This whole client-side scanning thing didn't just appear out of thin air, folks. It's the culmination of years of increasingly intrusive data collection practices by tech companies. Remember when Apple introduced its photo categorization feature? They swore it was all done locally on your device. Fast forward a few years and now Apple's scanning your photos for CSAM, child sexual abuse material, claiming it's for the greater good. And while combating child exploitation is a noble goal, it sets a dangerous precedent. Once you open the door to this type of scanning, who's to say what they'll be looking for next? And it's not just Apple. Microsoft's been busy too. Their screen capture feature is now used by their AI companion, Copilot, to analyze your every keystroke, every document you open, every website you visit. See the pattern here? They start with a seemingly benign feature, get you used to the idea of your data being analyzed, and then gradually expand the scope until they're practically living rent-free inside your digital life. So, what can we do about it? We need to start demanding greater transparency and control over our data. These companies need to understand that our digital lives are not their personal playground. We need clear explanations of what data is being collected, how it's being used, and most importantly, the ability to opt out without penalty. Secondly, we need to start exploring alternatives. Open source operating systems like Linux are a good place to start. They're built on the principle of transparency and user control, giving you much more power over your data. While they might not be as user-friendly as their commercial counterparts, they offer a level of privacy and security that's becoming increasingly rare. We need to start being more mindful of the digital footprints we leave behind and ask tough questions about the technologies we use and the companies we entrust with our data. Because if we don't, we risk sleepwalking into a future where privacy is nothing more than a distant memory. And frankly, folks, that's a future I don't want to live in. And I'm guessing you don't either. For more information, keep watching the InfoSec Guide channel and visit our sponsor base of operations at www.baseops.biz. Thanks for watching.